Well, a happy Monday to you. The Mariners are still in first place in the American League West despite dropping 2 of 3 in Baltimore over the weekend. Seattle fell short Sunday at Camden Yards by a final of 6-3 as George Kirby was knocked around for 5 runs on 9 hits, including 2 homers. Luke Raley continues to swing a hot bat, upping his average to .293. He went 3 for 4 with a run. Seattle's in New York to take on the Yankees in the first of 3 games. That game underway right now on Root Sports Northwest. Well, the Mariners' lead in the division remains at a game and a half because Texas dropped 2 of 3 over the weekend to the Angels, including a 4-1 decision on Sunday. Houston beat Milwaukee 9-4 to improve to 21-26. That's 4 games back of Seattle. The A's were swept by the Royals Sunday by a final of 8-4. Elmira Cooley Heartline's baseball squad is the only team from our region still alive in state tournaments. Eastmont beat Tahoma Friday in the first round of the state 4A tournament 4-1, only to turn around and fall in the quarterfinals 7-4 to Bothell. Their season is done. Moses Lake was edged out of the tournament with a 1-0 loss to Camas. That was on Saturday. Ellensburg lost a heartbreaker in the state 2A tournament in Linden Saturday morning. The Bulldogs had their season come to an end with a 3-2 decision. Chelan and Cashmere were no matches for their first round opponent in the state 1A tournament Saturday. The Goats fell to Cedar Park Christian in Bellingham 18-0. Cashmere was bounced from the tournament by Overlake Bear Creek 14-3. Elmira Cooley Heartline advanced to the Final Four of the state 1B tournament by beating Northport 1-0 Saturday in Wenatchee's Recreation Park. Warriors will face Nacelle at 4 o'clock Friday in the Ephrata. Wynn and ACH will play in the championship Saturday night at 7 o'clock against the winner between DeSales and Liberty Christian. Lose, and they'll play for 3rd or 4th Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock against the loser between DeSales and Liberty Christian. Well, Moses Lake and Eastmont punched their tickets to the state 4A softball tournaments on Saturday. The Mavericks won the District 6 4A championship with a 7-0 win over West Valley. Eastmont stayed alive with a 10-0 win over Wenatchee. The Wildcats advanced to state with a 15-2 win over West Valley. It's on to the Tri-Cities now from here on Friday, where Eastmont faces Jackson in a first-round game at 9 a.m. Moses Lake waits until 11 to play Emerald Ridge. Win or lose, both Eastmont and Moses Lake will have second-round games either at 3 or at 5 o'clock, depending on a win or a loss in that first round. Ephrata advanced to the state 2A tournament with a 15-1 win over East Valley Saturday in the final round of the District 5-6 tournament. The Tigers joined district champion Othello in Sela for the state tournament Friday. Ephrata plays Tumwater at 9 a.m. while Othello plays Olympic at 11. Both teams will have a second-round game either at 1:30 or 3:30, depending on a win or a loss. Wenatchee Valley College was the site for the District 6 1A softball tournament Saturday. Cashmere quieted Quincy in Game 1, winning 15-1. Chelan advanced to the district championship with a 9-4 win over Omak. Cashmere advanced to state with a dominant 17-0 win over the Goats. Cashmere faces state 1A play-in game Thursday in Richland against Seton Catholic at 3 o'clock. If the Bulldogs win, they'll play Riverside Friday afternoon at 1 p.m. Lake Roosevelt ended Brewster's season in the final round of the District 6 2B softball tournament. The Raiders topped the Bears 15-4 to advance to state. Lake Roosevelt's first-round opponent Friday in Yakima will be Liberty Spangle at 10 a.m. If they win, they'll advance to the second round. Okanagan awaits the winner between Toledo and Ocosta. That'll be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. Elmira Cooley Heartline softball team fought valiantly over the weekend of the District 5-6-9 1B tournament in Spokane after falling to Colton 12-7 in the first round. The Warriors bounced back for a 15-1 win over Northport. DeSales finally ended ACH's season with a 12-9 decision. Well, Cascade is the lone boys soccer team for North Central Washington to advance to the state 1A Final Four. The Kodiaks beat Clajoya Friday in the Apple Bowl 3-0 and then topped the Bush School Saturday 4-0 to advance to the Final Four. Quincy stayed alive with a 2-1 win over Toppenish on Vashon Island Friday. The host team advanced to face the Jackrabbits Saturday by ending Cashmere's season 6-0. The Pirates beat Quincy 2-1 Saturday to advance to the Final Four. So here's how it looks. Cascade will play Overlook Friday night at 7 and Renton in the semifinals. Other semifinal features Royal and Vashon Island. Win and the Kodiaks will play for the state championship Saturday night at 6. Lose and they'll play for 3rd or 4th at 1:15 in the afternoon. Well, Wenatchee Valley Super Oval held its 4th weekend of racing Saturday with 4 4 classes battling. East Wenatchee's Bob Greiner topped the podium in the main for the Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning Thunder Cars. Wenatchee's Trucker Moore was second, followed by Malaga's Josh Musgrove. Colby Holiday was a winner again in his number 33 Rockstar Energy B-Mod. He finished ahead of Quincy's Glenn Knutson and East Wenatchee's Garrett Evans in their main event. Plum Perfect Roadrunner's main event checkered flag flew for Jared Ingram of Wenatchee. Freitas Mason Haygood was second, followed by Sela's Alexander Scott in third. Wenatchee's Caleb Gill took first place in the B&T Towing Youth Roadrunner main event. Marysville's Preston Brandt was second, followed by Freitas McKenna Lutz. Super Oval takes this weekend off to prepare for the big Wenatchee 200 with $25,000 up for grabs. That'll be June 1st. For information and tickets, go to WVSO.com. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Monday.